Welcome to Good Mythical More. I'm so glad you joined us. We're gonna have some crew members come in here. They're gonna be talking about stuff that they find extremely disturbing.
But first, let's boogie down now.
Oh yeah? Eat that, Ellen. Where's she at now?
Whew. Eat that, Ellen. Oh, wow.
Well, come on in, guys. Stop playing.
Stop playing.
Stop playing. Come on in.
I gotta carve my name in this log again. So tiresome.
Oh my goodness. All right, y'all.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Move back a little bit. Fancher's
I gotta carve. Whew. I'm paying attention. Don't worry. Paying attention.
Now you guys are scared of some stuff, huh? What is
they
it?
find it extremely disturbing.
You're disturbed by some stuff. Sidewalk traffic.
Oh my!
I am extremely disturbed when people don't walk on the sidewalk the way we drive cars in the street. Like, if I'm coming up on the right side and you're coming straight at me slow as a mule, you better get out of my way, because you're saying
Oh, somebody's really upset about this.
that you're on the right side. So they need to, it's like, the traffic laws apply to pedestrians on a sidewalk.
But what if you're in a different country?
Well, let's assume we're in this country. We got to simplify this somehow. I mean, I'm already out of breath, man.
I'm so out of breath. It's hard to carve when you're out of breath. Whittlers have lungs.
You got the Whittler lung?
Whittler lung. What side of the street do they drive on in Indonesia?
It's the opposite one. It's
the
See,
opposite.
so this isn't David, because that was probably something that was like kind of disturbing to him when he came over here.
But who would say slow as a mule? If you're coming straight at me slow as a mule, that seems like a Chris Fancher thing to say.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You've worked with mules,
Yeah.
right? You've worked with mules.
Well, yeah.
Just say it.
Well, yeah, of course.
Just say you're coming straight at me slow as a mule.
You're coming at me straight as a mule.
Oh,
Straight as
no.
a mule.
Not a mule.
Whoa, it's not him. He doesn't even. He doesn't even
Straight as a
know.
mule.
Are all mules straight?
No, but I
Definitely
think they're
not.
all infertile. Is a mule?
Isn't a mule a hybrid of two things
I
together?
think so.
Yeah.
But what's an ass?
You're talking
all
about sterile.
asses
Sterile. You're coming at me sterile as a mule.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
This must be
Yeah.
Maisie.
Huh? Maisie?
A process of elimination. Carney's talking too much.
You're coming straight at me slow as a
David
mule.
is for.
Coming straight at me slow as a mule.
See, like, yeah, see, it's her. Yeah. And if Fancher can't even say
Slow
it.
as a mule.
Slow as a mule.
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 Am
Mule.
I really talking too much?
I meant
talking
that
too much.
you were participating in this in a way that was like, if it was yours, you would have been more quiet like Maisie was.
Okay, I'll talk less.
Pigeon people.
I'll talk less.
I find people who cover themselves in pigeons
Oh, pigeon people.
disturbing. You know, the people who sit in parks and let pigeons eat out of their hands and stand on their shoulders. I don't buy that they're trying to be one with nature. They're just there for the spectacle, and I don't like it. Wow.
This makes me think of Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
Lost in New York.
Wasn't that a sweet pigeon person?
Yeah, she ended up being sweet at the end of
Sweet.
Yeah. Oh, spoilers!
Oh, I'm sorry. A little weird, though.
Carney. Trying to work in a hot dog on a stick joke
Yeah.
into this.
Let me see that.
Can you help me
Pigeons
out?
on a stick. You ever sell those?
They were made of pigeon meat, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
that's right.
Yeah.
Oi, slander.
It's not true. This is why I shouldn't talk as much.
I mean, especially with the Home Alone thing. I mean, the pigeon people. I think everyone's on the side of pigeon people, and except for whoever this is. And now everyone's going to be against whoever this is. So, I think this is you, Carney.
You want everybody, all right.
No, I don't want everybody against you.
It's too late.
Apparently, you do.
Yeah.
I just I want to interrupt.
I know what you're saying.
Interrupt this broadcast
I know what you mean, man.
to let you know
but-
that I am done carving my name for the 4th time into this, and this is what I wish my parents had spelled.
Rhett.
Had to spelled my name as.
Rhett, R-E-T.
You don't like an H?
I got 2 extra letters that nobody. They could be given to other. They could be given to like a Kenneth. Kenneth needs those. Rhett doesn't need the letters.
Kenneth already has
Yeah,
T in it.
No, but Kenna doesn't.
Oh, give it to a Kenna and
Give
make
it to a Kenna and make a Kenneth.
What's that say? Walk around grates and manhole covers.
Walk around grates and manhole
I walk
covers.
around grates and manhole covers. You know, so does Jade, my dog.
Right.
She's afraid of any grate.
She like a cattle.
She's like cattle.
I'm afraid of any manhole. I'll talk less.
There's not too much of that here, but yeah, like every time I go to the New York City, man, there's like they've got the grates.
You know what I don't walk over and what I feel weird about walking over in New York City is the covers to the basement access because that feels precarious. Manholes by definition can't fall through. That's why they're circular.
Oh, preach.
You know what I'm saying? I civil engineering degree. The reason all manholes are circles is because if they were squares, you could turn them and they would go through and it would kill people. But a circle cannot get through.
It would kill the people on the top and potentially the people underneath.
Right.
The underneath people.
So you're not going to fall into a manhole. But one of those
That's a
basement things.
beautiful use of a circle. I just, if you take nothing else from this more, just celebrating, circle is the perfect thing for that.
A circle can't go through another circle that's a little bit smaller.
No matter how much you turn it.
And the diameter of a circle will always have to be introduced to that hole no matter what you do. Not so with a square.
Or an oval.
An oval will slide right through your skull.
I'm afraid I will fall into it if I step on it. I've seen way too many videos of this happening to people. Oh my gosh, really? And don't even get me started on escalator landings. Extremely disturbing. Okay, so we're throwing escalator landings into this.
Who's got the longest?
Which I get that.
Who's got the longest shoelaces?
This seems like...
If you were really scared, you'd be wearing Velcro.
Why did we give sidewalk traffic to Maisie?
Because she was so quiet about it.
Because I could pronounce mule.
She seemed guilty.
That's why, because the way you said mute.
I could see David being scared of the bottom of an escalator. In fact, I don't think I've ever successfully gone all the way down an escalator with him.
I've never
Have you
seen-
started?
Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying I haven't. Yeah, I haven't started, but by default, I also haven't finished.
We can switch these around. All right, and last but not least, we want to let you know that you need to check out the Mythical Society.
Oh yeah, this is exciting.
Last week, we released the very first comedy videos we ever made and have never been seen before. That's why we called the series Never Before Seen.
Never before seen.
We've never published these videos anywhere, and now we put them on the Mythical Society in 2 parts: the original video and in their unedited, purest form, and then one where we did a running commentary over it to help you understand what was going through our minds.
In a smoky room.
Check out Never Before Seen on the Mythical Society. Available for all
degrees.
All degrees.
All degrees.
First, second, and third. And finally, we have supper.
Yeah, I'm scared of supper.
The word supper is infinitely gross. The meal is meant to be called dinner 100% of the time and supper 0% of the time. I don't know what kind of Little House on the Prairie fanfic you're walking around in, but if you use the word supper, you are not only living a life of willful ignorance, but you also make my skin crawl every time you choose to let that oozing pus of a word pass
Oh
through
my
your
gosh.
lips.
Oh.
This is slander of the people of the South.
Who knew that supper could turn someone into more of an evil mastermind.
This
than
is Carney.
hating on
this
pigeon
is
people.
this is Carney for sure, right?
Carney,
Why?
Carney, man. You
I mean, it's
because
just
you don't hold back.
So
man.
adamant. You're so adamant. But let me tell you,
Pigeon people.
where we come from, there were people who were so Southern. Like, you remember this? What did they call lunch?
Dinner.
Dinner.
Yes.
There's a so Southern part of North Carolina. that
Dinner
people
is
call
lunch.
dinner and dinner supper.
There
Yeah.
are rules for a reason.
There are definitions.
Yeah, with those words.
Yeah.
With
Let's get some dinner means
full
get some
definitions.
lunch.
Yeah.
Did you meet anybody like that, Stevie?
Now, if you say dinner time,
Not
then
my
that's
parts.
supper. If you say it's dinner time, that's supper.
I thought the origins of supper did have something to do with time of day, though. It actually isn't dinner time. It's like a brunch for lunch and dinner, which I call dinner, but I think that's what supper actually is.
Supper is what we called eating at night every single time growing up.
Yeah, I always thought supper was like
dinner
late
was
night
supper.
snacks.
We didn't call dinner anything.
I think supper is Maisie because
You
this-
thought supper was snacks?
Like late night snacks, like after dinner.
No.
no,
That, I don't know.
No.
I'm not from here.
You're right, well,
no, you're not.
Oh, it says supper was originally a secondary, lighter evening meal.
okay, so listen. That's like one of those things you learn in like when you're
Nobody knows that.
Oh,
when
here-
you're
the
reading
main-
like an English book in
Yeah.
Indonesia and they
Yeah.
tell you a fact that when you come to America you're like nobody
Yeah.
believes that.
It's literally the textbook definition.
Yeah,
The
see, textbook.
main meal of the day, called dinner, used to be served closer to what is known as lunchtime around the middle of the day, but crept later over the centuries, mostly over the course of the 19th century.
Wow.
Except in the South,
Right.
where it didn't creep at all.
Wow.
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 So
I think this is very writerly.
that's you know
You know, it could be a rant just for the sake of the comedy.
so it's either Maisie or Carney is what you're
Yeah.
saying. Yeah, I agree with that.
Because I don't think anybody would go after pigeon people except Carney.
Okay. All right. So we're giving
Let's just try this on for size.
supper to Maisie and Fancher by default. You're
It's interesting
scared
that
of manholes.
Fancher he's usually the easiest one to
On the
nail down.
sidewalk traffic.
Yeah.
You know? But you're very elusive today.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nothing is really Fanchering out at us
No.
like it normally does.
that's the name of the game.
This guy will crap his pants and won't shut up. But today,
And that wasn't disturbing at all.
But
Fanchering out.
I think sidewalk traffic is David. Because I think he's walking around on sidewalks.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I got these two mixed up. Yes, Fancher, afraid of manholes.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Oh crap. All right, well let's switch it back then.
Okay, afraid of sidewalk traffic.
Correct.
Okay. All right, we were so close.
Yeah.
Do you get angry?
I get upset. Yeah.
Ever?
It like my partner's also from New York City, so we're like really good at walking, and like
Okay.
it's not just streets, but it's the mall. It's
Yeah.
the hallways here, and like I'll admit I do speed quite often when I'm walking.
You do, yeah.
Yeah. But
Speed.
I came around a corner and Rhett was walking on the wrong side of the hallway, almost took him out.
Oh, yeah, that happened. That's
There's a lot of
happened.
blind corners here.
Yeah.
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 There's a correct side of the corner? I thought it was as close to the corner regardless of what side you're coming from. That's my philosophy.
So David, skipping to you, are we correct? You're afraid of manhole covers.
You are correct. With the same exact reason you just mentioned, when I went to New York, that those I didn't even know about those until I went to New York. The ones that go to the basement.
Yes.
You started watching videos of people falling down manholes?
No, it's like I'm on Reddit a lot, and there's a time period where like those videos were like trending on Reddit.
Yeah.
That's tough, man.
And then the
I don't wanna watch
escalator
that.
landings I was talking about is the metal grates, the metal thingy
yeah,
on
yeah.
escalators.
Yeah, no.
I think it's worse on the flat ones for some reason,
Yeah.
like in the airport,
Hard to get off.
because it just seems like everybody's around you. Like there's a lot more at stake. That it seems like you're gonna fall more. Like when you're walking straight than going down, and when you're going down and one of those, what's it called? An escalator?
Escalator.
A de-escalator.
Yeah.
When you're descalating, especially, it seems dangerous, but you're standing and then you step. But when you're walking at the airport and then you got to start walking at a different speed,
Yeah.
that's when it gets precarious.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You were right about supper.
Yeah.
We're gonna save that. Let's see. I feel like, obviously, if one's right, they're both right. I don't want to spend too much time harping on your pigeon people thing, but this is you, right?
I'm not a big fan of pigeon people, but I wouldn't say they disturb me.
Oh, this isn't you?
No.
Well, yeah, but supper. You
So
hate
you are
supper.
supper.
I don't like supper. I don't like it when somebody says it. If you say it in the South, that's part of your culture. That's fine. But don't come out here and say it.
Don't come out.
Oh, I don't.
Don't come to my town.
We don't talk like that here.
I don't say supper now.
Yeah. That's why we're cool.
Out of respect for you.
Yeah, I'll say supper when I
Thank
go back
you.
home.
Thank you. I don't like it. I also like wash. What is wash all about?
What?
I know what it means. Wash, but say wash. There's no R in there. Wash.
Well, if you're
You're
washing
watching too
hard,
much Bonanza.
if you're washing hard enough, you're washing.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, right.
Are you? We're gonna give you an opportunity to just take the edge off your pigeon people.
I knew I would get some flack for this, but and I know pigeon people are nice, and hey Arnold and they're all good people. But when you go to a park, say you're having a sandwich and there's just the pigeon person there, brings more pigeons. Those pigeons get in a little fight, and then at some point that guy gets up and leaves, and then it sends all this pigeon wind onto your sandwich.
There's like feathers.
Yes.
There's feathers and
Very
seeds and
specific
poop.
scenario.
Blows all over.
Yeah, it's everywhere. You're right. You're right.
But do you think the pigeon people are after attention? Is that what they're doing?
I also. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They just bring on land on you birds.
It's not like they care about pigeons. It's that they care about themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you see a pigeon person, you know absentee parents were there. How do I get attention? There's a direct line between.
Right. Yeah. Middle child. All
sure.
pigeon people are middle children.
Put it on a t-shirt.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Right.
All right, you sold me. Plus, look at the nails. I mean, wow, look at that, effervescent.
Well, yeah. They detract pigeons.
Pigeon killing nails.
To get the Rhett and Link Sing Brooks and Dunn vinyl, join Third Degree Quarterly or Annual by June 30th. MythicalSociety.com for details.